All right. So the goal of this particular stream is just to get the event done, really. I'm also going to do. I'm trying to figure what demand I want to do. But I want to do it twice. Like whether I need Skirks artifacts or I might need what's the name? Actually, I'll probably go for the Skirk set. Only because throughout the week I believe it's going to be like double artifacts and double weapons. So it's very likely that I might take advantage of that throughout the week. So because there really won't be any events, I think in the coming week, I don't think I'll be having any notable streams for this particular game. So pretty much I'm going to be doing this particular event domains and this boss level done.
Get to work. Lolling, it's Papa. Paradise Shift. Fearless.
My second thought.
May I present?
Because nobody uses this set for. I feel like I'm gonna have to use this set. Either that or actually, let me give her original stuff. Okay. Let's try it now.
Fulfill our path. You two. Time to end. Off to the freezer. The pinnacle back. Another star goes out. Extinguished.
Okay, I gotta do this 2 more times. Then I'm going to do the domain
Begins.
twice, and then I'm gonna get the event done. I don't have any other streams planned tonight, so it'll just be this, which depending on what kind of event this is and how short I have to actually do. I think the event is not going to be that long. Now, the way he's getting whooped right now would have happened to him with Stygian Onslaught, but I had to switch teams on the account of Knuckle Duckle. Because if it wasn't for that boss, if there was a different boss that existed, even if it was that one boss where I had to like utilize like burning and stuff, like I would have had Skirk on the other team. It would have been far easier. So like instead, I'd have played a contraption built by a 6-year-old terrorist, that is I know. Which, by the way, you're not gonna see me picking her for a while. So like if I get the like if she comes by, I'm getting Columbina in spite of her, so you know that. Now, I need to do 2 domains. Not this one. I should probably go. Yeah, let me do New Fontaines. Go to Natland. I'm gonna tell you why. I need a better well, for one, I need to try to get rid of some of the recharge stuff that she has because she doesn't use it. And two, because it's that I do want to use, which is the what do I call it, like the font, not the Nodcry set. My plan is to try to get stuff like early on for a character like Nefer, but there's no guarantee I'm going to get Nefer, and I don't want it to be a waste of time.
Shower me with praise.
And you know what? Actually, hold on. I'm actually forgetting something.
Fearless.
Turn this game down and put the music on. Okay.
Strike a pose. Let my name echo in some. Lolling. Eats Papa. Get him. Adaptive frosting. The pinnacle of excellence. But never star goes out. Fearless. Fearless.
Alright, one more time. The other thing I need to do that I didn't list on the stream title is that I also need to talk to Columbina. Are you dead serious? They gave me 5 of these in a row? Okay. Are these any good? Because if it's electro-based, if it's crit rate, crit damage, I won't mind it. Because in the distant future, assuming that I go for Varessa, then I might vote on her. So defense, nope. Defense. Hydro. Is there a character in this game that benefits from Hydro Plunge? The only reason why I'm keeping it is because it has health percentage and crit damage. And if it buffs only those two, then I can use it for somebody. But other than that, no. I have no use for the particular artifact.
Get to work. Suffer the wrath. Paradigm shift. Huh.
Nope. Heck no. No. This is the set I want right here. This is what I was trying to get. I was hoping, like, ideally, like, the best possible thing I could get for Skirk at this point. It would have been crit rate, crit damage, attack percentage, and then it's like I want to say attack flat, but it's like I don't want it buffing that. So maybe health or defense. I know. I mean, like, there's a chance I could go for something like mastery in case the enemy is made of like pyro or something. But reactions aren't going to mean jack if my character is dead, so I'm going to need something to actually support her, like defense-wise.
Add Astro. Thank you for
Because, hold on, I actually, there's something I need to see. See, 'cause this one's already a 5 statter. Same thing with this. Same thing with this, although I might have to use a feather to get attack percentage and crit rate a little higher because they boosted flat attack and HP flat twice. This one's good. See, this is the only one. It looks good, but if you look at it, it only boosted it 4 times. If I am in a perfect world, it would have been like this as a 5 statter. This exact one. It could have boosted crit rate, not crit rate, crit damage to 20%, and then it could have went either attack percentage twice or crit rate twice. If it was crit rate twice and it boosted by additional, let's say like, let's just say 8%. Like that'd be 61% crit rate, which again is a lot more beneficial to what I currently have. I'm not too pressed on it because when you do have 2 cryo characters in the team, you do have a boost in crit rate as long as they're affected by cryo. So. Okay. And second of it now, the only way I would be streaming this game during the weekdays while an event's not up would just be that Wonderland mode. And even then, I'm not exactly as enticed in that mode as I am the other ones, while at the same time, my controller is so like iffy. It's so bad, I guess, like to say that I wouldn't be able to realistically complete some of those anyway, especially in a competitive setting. It's already bad enough some of the bosses, like the newest one, it tells you, oh, you have, like, you know, reverse controls. Oh, you can't look at them. Which, again, I really can't do with this particular controller because it keeps moving to the left. I have to keep moving it around. It might face the person. Okay. I'm gonna go for this set, actually. Because I need a crit damage version on the end. I'm holding this control completely still right now. I might keep this one, just in case. This one too, but only if it boosts nothing but crit damage. That's the only way. That is the literal only way I'm going to keep it. If that's all it boosts. Flat. Nah. You need to be percentage. Attack. Shoot. But again, people already know that I'm very picky about what kind of artifacts and stuff I've been getting lately. Now, this one, not this set. This is what I was talking about earlier. The one I said I might need in the future. Because not only do I want to level up Flints, I also need to level up Nefer at the off chance that I get her. Which, if I do, I will be very happy because I already have her weapon right here equipped by Nahida. Not because of the stats, but because it fits her aesthetically. Because believe me, I need a good Dendro character. Like, what characters do I have Dendro-wise that are like big in damage? Hold on. Exactly. I don't have like the only 5-star one I got is Nahida here. Then I got like Kaveh and Kale. I skipped out Hatham for Dea. which anybody will call me crazy about because you know I skipped a couple of them because I thought she was gonna be really good. Bayou, I don't really care about. Emily didn't care about. In the last three I do, but never had enough Pure Gems to pull for him.
All things come to an
I
end.
was like Kanisha is really powerful,
Himself.
but you know I think I'll probably benefit picking him more when it comes to nice soul based enemies. But with her, it's like it'd be much better because a lot of bosses and enemies have been saying, "Oh, I need lunar type characters," which annoys me. Let me get out of here real quick because I'm getting a feeling that if I stick around, I'm gonna be hearing Skirk for a little bit. And while I like Skirk, I don't want to hear the same line over and over again. So like, she is probably my strongest character right now, aside from Moika. But but me, like, I kind of rate them by how fast I can be riding Shogun, and the only people that have been able to do that in a single phase is her and Neuvillette from what I have. I might do that with somebody else, just depends. Okay, but like I said, if this boosts nothing but a crit damage, I'll keep it. The very second it... Where'd it go? I know I didn't trade it. I did some... I could have swore I traded something else. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's let's boost this then. This will realistically need to boost nothing but I don't know actually, it just depends on the character. Alright. It had to have been the controller that clicked on something else. But for some reason, like that, the one artifact I was gonna try to build all of a sudden just up and disappeared on me. Okay. So let's do this event. Now, after I do this particular event, that'll be when I talk to Columbina, do whatever it is she needs me to do. Hopefully nothing having to do heavily with the left analog stick. And then I'll probably end it there. That also reminds me, I need to check one more thing. After this person, you know, gets to the point. Set mechanisms to defeat opponents. Ah, great. I gotta use that. Yeah, here we go. Let's unlock some time. I mean, like, obviously all the stuff is gonna involve it, but this one might... Like this one might annoy me, actually. But the thing I need to check was this. So, if I get lucky, I only need to fight her boss one more time. If not, I have to fight her twice. But other than that, like I'll be able to grind this. This isn't too hard. And this, I can already craft another 233 of these. So I'm cool on that. But as long as I can get her to, if I get the more, if I can level her up to 90 before the next version hits, that'd be cool. Oh. Okay. Okay. See what this mode is about. So just a Hilichurl, okay. Well, can I set? Can I set on the platform? It's like I'm holding. What was I saying? I'm pressing down. That's the worst one. Sure, let's do Hydro. Yeah, so I can just quick combat speed. Okay. So I have to press X while I do that. Okay. Okay. Losing X, okay. Let's just engage now. Well, I did not like. I got to press triangle down. Crow has an advantage. Okay. All right. Where is it? Oh, because I keep Gotta keep using pyro. Okay. Okay. That one guy's gonna do us alone, isn't he? He's never gonna make it to the ice part. Guy's gonna hit so fast, no sound effect doing this thing. Yeah, pretty much it. Alright, that was 4 waves. Okay, let's get the next one done. What comment is this? Make Omni King Goku. So I'm going to assume, even though I'm 100% right, this is another fan-made version of Goku. Because even though I already said that you requested enough, and I'm going to get to them when I can. Let's go. What is this? Oh, okay, so when they're defeated, rather. Okay. Subset it up. This thing be working overtime. I can fast forward it. Yeah, I can fast forward. There we go. Increase power attack, okay. This is like a sort of basic Genshin. Like speaking of that game, I don't necessarily do sub rules unless it's used in like the weeklies or like any sort of challenge. Which actually, funny enough, speaking of that game, I actually played it I think a little earlier today, and funny enough, I played the game and I don't think any matches ended in a rage quit. So there's that at least. I know, it surprises me too. Alright, these guys got it covered. I don't know why I didn't press those buttons earlier. Make a square and triangle. So that's not sure I did some time ago. But again, these turrets got it covered, so I don't have to worry about much. Last wave, who the enemies are? Well, not last wave. It's... Okay, it's 4 out of 6. Who is this? Pyro. Cry out this mage. Okay. Where did I put the... Okay. Believe me, I am actually holding down right now. I ain't never had to put the controller in a 360 motion just to go down. It's unheard of. So no. I'm not talking about sub rules. No one quits in sub rules. You quit in that. You quit in sub rules. I don't know what to say about you. I'm talking about the actual like game itself, like the ranked mode. By the way, I just watched a video from Xenocoffee talking about the people whining and whining. I mean, why did? Do Dragon Ball fans want something to complain about? Like, I would much rather Xenoverse have its own identity rather than copying somebody else's like flow. Pretty sure I can upgrade one of these. Power has an advantage. Yeah, we took it. So, I'm assuming you should put a video link up on Jackie's Discord server. Perhaps, I'm not sure. Never Dragon Ball fans. This doesn't play Mabuka Tenkaichi 3 is garbage. I mean, these are the same people who, in a poll, I remember saying that Super Saiyan Goku from the Namek saga can beat Ribrian, so. This is also the same people who I literally went into a poll not even that long ago and saw that people voted for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta to beat full power Jiren. When people are when they're the same people who said he can't beat Kappa. That's why for the most part when they say stuff like stupid, I try to I try to ignore it. Froststorm. You're gonna be crying over this one. Oh yeah, yeah, no frostbite. Studio. I'll be that cover in just a second. I don't know how far this everything's gonna get. Yeah, see? So as long as I keep beating all the waves of enemies, I can get all these particular rewards. Okay. Let's see here. Now, what did I miss? Basically, those kind of people who want to go to the crowd. Not, yeah, they. I don't know. It's like they want one thing, and then when they get it, they still find something to complain about. See you tomorrow. Yeah, I see you in a little bit. In this era with so many Dragon Ball game genres, the average fan still ever going to be a Budokai Tenkaichi copy. Which I'm pretty sure if it was a copy, they would just call it out on being a copy. And the thing is, looking at that comment, Breakers is not a garbage game. It's not. It's entertaining, especially with your friends. But like I said, it's like as the game progressed, the amount of content dwindled, and there will be some people that you will. Like funny enough, there actually is people that you will meet in that game. But for the most part, the users are going to be under leveled. I think a lot of the other players who've played it since day one, like myself, kind of like pretty much are just moving on to other games. I mean, every so often I do try to play the game at least once or twice in a match or so. All right, let's go to stage 3. All right, so now they got 2 different ways to go about this one. Down, control. Yeah, there you go. I feel like Pyro's my best friend this whole thing. Okay. Should be one more. Alright. Hopefully this works. Yeah, that overload is knocking him back. There too. Geo has an advantage. Okay. So just that direction then. Overlord is also going to help as well. I might be comfortable with just this layout. How long does that move last? That is the fastest acting Geo thing I've ever seen. I guess we'll just freeze him in place. Oh, come on. Good. There you go. If I get his menu, no pretty sure he's gonna escape. What happened? That controller shifted, didn't it? Watch, I pressed the one on the far right. Can these like shoot Geo or something? No, I can't. It's all pyro though. I guess I got engagement now. Wait a minute. Is he automatically dead? No, it's good. No, it's good. Okay, so it's gonna take a long time to kill these enemies then. Yeah, so those guys just take over to die then. Yeah, some stuff we're gonna have to. Okay. Who's gonna wipe escape from this? I don't really care too much about that. I don't know if this is gonna work. He still managed to still escape all that. I guess it's just the only thing I'm missing is just upgrading like some of these ones over here. But not yet. I'm not gonna waste on this one enemy. He's attacking way too slow this time. We have 3 points of health left versus whoever the heck next. I might have to change the power ones to I'm about to change this one too. My buildings, actually. Oh, because he was over here on the left. I'll try again. I can just do it from stage. Nice. There was a lot. I'll probably come back to that one. Look. Okay. There's a new patch out. For what? Because if you're referring to this game, no. Well, that doesn't come until, no, like a week and a half or so. Because this week what's going to happen is that throughout the week, as long as you're going to the artifact and weapon domains, you should be able to get double the amount of what you normally get. Where are you guys coming from? Pyro. Okay. Are you electro then? There seems to be so many of these types of enemies. Okay. What's next? So, Pyro. I have to hope that these guys move slow. If I can just do that, it definitely helps. I'm guessing this is making it takes inspiration from Plants vs. Zombies. Probably. Pyro, cryo. Jeez, there's a lot. Okay, so basically just pyro and cryo stuff. So try to get rid of electro as much as possible. Well, I would get rid of, but you know, just switch elements. What else are we coming from? So just come up over here. It's gonna get a little dicey. Let's see what happens. Like I said, I have to hope that they move slow. This guy's not moving slow at all in the slightest. But it still got him now, that's cool. I had to deploy more stuff. That's not the issue. Up. Actually, no, right here. Electro. Oh, so I gotta put in some electro stuff then. Oh, animal. I haven't tried animal yet. The only place it's going to be an issue, I think, at the beginning because of the pyro slimes will be immune to the first two turrets. But this pyro will definitely help against that large though, so. Okay, so pyro and cryo. Can't upgrade it just yet. And move it. So focused and cryo. Anyways. Okay. It wasn't the last wave, so I don't think it's too big an issue. I'm pretty sure this fight is just proof that no matter what mode it is, non-craters are annoying. Regardless of the fact, I still managed to complete all 6 waves, which, like I said, I'll go back to the last stage, try to complete that later. I'm not going to accept it until I do. Okay. Okay. So try to use a trap mechanism then. Just real quick. Also, the balloons tower defense gains as impression from what I'm seeing. Again, like I said earlier, this game does take, I guess, inspiration from other modes from other games. Some of them they also have original stuff as well. And although this mode is a little bit annoying to my left analog stick, I still feel like I can do this. So. Let's see if this works. Because again, the most stuff is fine. cryo. So that'd just be these trap devices. Yeah. So I guess trap cryo once. I'm about to trap it twice. Okay, we're doing a good job defending so far. The good part is the portals seem to just be in this particular direction, rather than being from both the left and right. I might request more version Gohan. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Let's see here. Vegeta, Broly, and maybe... hold on. I might request more version Gohan and Vegeta and Broly more, maybe in June. So you have a whole plan, a whole schedule figured out for the next couple months now, that's what I'm saying. Let's see, tomorrow for creations or next week. Alright. So I gotta try to find a way to get that. Okay. Alright, I guess I'll see how this layout does then. There's a lot of enemies on the screen. Fortunately, they take 3. So this part has that covered. Then it's... I'm getting more to attack with. Whoops. Just because it's getting health as it's getting hit. Like, the little enemies can be taken care of easily. It's just the big ones that just tank everything. So basically, electro and focus then. He just didn't cooperate with me. I said, within 40 seconds, I'm going to be a disadvantage with this thing. Okay. I was gonna make do with what I got right now. The bad part is a lot of these things I have right now are pyro based. Don't freeze them to shit. Again, I know the what to ask. Anytime any of them just pop out, it just dies instantly. It's the last one. The non-cry ones. Okay, this is gonna be the more annoying part. I still don't get this mini game. It's pretty much enemies have a point A to point B thing. You're supposed to prevent them from escaping. Like, the more they escape, the more health you lose. You lose all 20 points, you lose the game. It's pretty much what's going on here. So you have to strategically place traps and turrets to prevent them from getting to their goal. Who's the yeah, okay, this is the focus one. I think target analysis also work though. This one's just kind of showing here. He needs a little bit of a buff. These things over here working overtime. The ones on the top have it kind of easy. I'm somehow doing better in these stages than I did in stages recently. Oh, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to set that one, but I'll take it anyway. Okay, so I have the last stage to work with, and then no, for most of the things, this looks endless. So I'll do stage 3 first. I'll go to stage 6 afterwards. Okay. So this particular direction. Pretty sure there's regular enemies. I'm about to say, but I let him escape in the first part. Oh, we start this thing instantly. It happens. Entire field. So high frequency. We walking straight through? Alright. He's not gonna die this, is he? Oh, never mind. This is the problem I had before. I think I didn't prioritize the ones on the bottom. Okay, so from the looks of things, they might have it covered this time around. Okay. Fire ones I can take care of. Because if memory serves it correctly, I don't think I made it to stage 6. I think this was the phase I messed up on. But from the looks of things, these turrets got this well covered this time around. Just knocking him back each and every time she gets up. Alright. So most of this is new to me, I believe. Geo. So Geo and Pyro. Up, up, game. I'm asking. Okay. You mean tell me after all that he still managed to somehow leave? Simple. No, hold on. I got freezing right here. And the left analog stick just screwed me just now. Because I would have beat him right then and there, but... Were you gonna shoot him or something? The turret just gave up. I'm doing myself. Alright, so basically if I was sitting out through an infinite amount of waves, and I completed at least 6 of them. Okay. I'm just in a trap device. So, alright, I've been listening to them making unnecessary mistakes in this particular fight. Gotta freeze these guys. That was gonna wipe escaping. Okay, so all this is gonna be annoying. Let's see here. So focus, geo, cryo. I can do with the one on the bottom there. But this one's gonna be more so annoying. So all I gotta do is just beat this wave. All right. I'll probably do this once more. This. Let's see here. Because again, I don't need to prove a point and beat like 100 stages of this. So like, besides, look at the amount of enemies appearing in this thing. And then you're in the stream. Oh, if you're, I'm not sure how long ago that particular comment was, but what I'm gonna do is that I'll probably end this wave, and then I'll talk to Columbina, see what she has to say, and then I'll call it. Right. I got my 6 waves in. And that marks this particular challenge, which took a little longer than I thought it would. Same kid as Lucy and sorry. Alright. How many? Actually, that reminds me. How much did So I did this already. Challenge record. Okay, so basically, the highest my friends went with 11 stages. Me, I just up and left. Honestly, like, because even if I think I would have been able to fend off, I think at least one more wave, depending on how I would set them, and then they would probably have another nod cry enemy, and they'd probably just pass right by. Okay. Other than that, how many more privileges do I have? So I'm just a little under 100. Yeah, I'm a little over 100 away from another 10 summon, which is not going to be in this banner. It's going to be for the next one. On top of that, thinking of it now, the first of next month is not that far from here, so I can literally just get the 10 summon for the standard banner in like a few days. If it's really good, I'll probably screenshot it on Discord or something. If it's bad, I'll just not do it all together. I mean, like, it's very likely that the latter option might happen, but hey, if I wind up getting a new weapon like the Wolf's Gravestone or the Killer Favonia, which are 2 weapons that have actually avoided me, not gonna lie, like they actually avoided me for the past 5 to 6 years, yeah, I'll be a happy person. Okay, I guess she's back painting again.
Here, this is for you. That's my share done, yes?
Hey, it's a drawing canvas! Wait, that means...
Ah, you're just in time.
Wow! If it isn't Malaus, our great painter! Long time no see!
I just took Malaus to the moon for a bit.
I'm so jealous of how you just said that, like you were visiting the garden next door or something. Still, what did you go there for? Looking for inspiration?
That's half right. We also selected a location for an exhibition. Do you recall?
See, I think the English people sounds like okay.
Paimon does! Malaus' Moon Goddess exhibition!
Again, like, you would have to look at their
Okay?
like their credits and stuff, either through
Yes,
Wikipedia or
of
like
course.
IMDb or something.
In addition, Mallow seems to be able to sense subtle changes around her. She's told me that I've changed a lot since returning from the moon. That's why she wanted me to take her there, to see if there was something special about it.
Huh. Now that's an artist for you, all right.
I'm not sure either. I
Actually,
took
while
Mallow to many
she's
places,
doing this,
but none of them
I'm
satisfied
gonna
her.
check the Discord
That is,
notification real quick.
until I brought her close to your ship. But after bringing her closer, I found that she wasn't interested in the ship itself.
Huh? What does that mean?
Okay.
Oh, she's flying around you, Columbina.
She did so back then as well. I suspect that her real interest lies with how I looked after seeing the spaceship.
Let's think
How you...
like some
What?
people in the voice and everything are more peaceful, kind of like this. When we have
Yes.
characters like
I was reminded of
like
when the Traveler and I
Ito
went there
or
together.
you and Mia and stuff who are really high on energy.
We sat atop the ship, gazing at Tevat. She found the truth about the past, and I found my home. Just thinking about it gave me a sense of peace. Or perhaps happiness.
Traveling the Breaker is very poorly documented for IMDb.
Yes, you are right.
Hmm.
These are not things I would have felt
So basically,
before.
they just showed their voices that pretty much, when you think about it, a lot of the dialogue is borrowed from now, like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and Xenoverse. So you probably have to go to those
So,
credits.
I told Malos our story, including what happened after we reached the moon.
But yeah, that is a bit lazy though in terms of that
She
because,
seemed most pleased after that.
you know,
As
if it
if
only
she had
shows
found the
theirs, that basically means that they
inspiration
stopped
she so
paying attention
desired.
after season 1.
Ah,
As a matter of
so now
fact,
it's time for the
no.
great artist to
Yeah,
work
yeah, yeah,
her
yeah,
magic,
yeah,
right?
on season 1.
Huh.
I was
You
gonna lie, I
didn't
thought about
see
something
Carmen
wrong.
up there back then, so she's pretty curious what Mallows is gonna paint too.
This time is something special. Malos says she wants paints that belong only to us.
And what does that mean?
I believe she means things that will remind you about this journey, what you have gained from it, and the joy it has brought you. Don't worry. Malos just wants to see such objects and feel them. She wouldn't use anything so precious as paint. Soil from the moon, and the card you gave me for Moon Prayer Night.
Oh, so basically, it's gotta be something that represents this adventure, right? Okay then, Traveler, you pick.
A good choice.
Those things only have but one choice, I believe.
She seems pretty pleased too. Whoa, straight to the canvas she goes. You know, now that Paimon thinks about it, Mallows' paintings pretty much cover your story from when you were born till now, Columbina. Yep. And Paimon wants to see more of our
I don't know if
great
that's
painter's
true
work
if
anyway.
Sarah did the voice for females. I have to hear the voice actors more. Okay. Like, is there not a credits or anything like for Breakers? Like an option to see the credits? To see who voiced who?
Let Paimon see. Oh, this is so pretty. Paimon had no idea that looked so beautiful from the moon.
Now I can understand why Malos says that I have changed.
Why's that?
When I see this painting, I remember that as I sat on the moon, watching Tevat, I thought about how I'd always been looking for a home of my own. But now, I suddenly have 2 homes, both of them places of such beauty. It was then that I realized that perhaps home is wherever the things and people you cherish are. Thank you. I think that after this, I'd like to take the Kuhenki to the moon more often. You're welcome to come visit my other home as well.
Oh, okay, I guess that was that then. I'd have to do anything, just choose that blue flower. So how many more of these I gotta do? So I'm like 3 more away? Yeah, I'm like 3 more away from getting the wings. Which I actually probably could have been a little farther out if I had actually did one of these, I think, like off stream. Because like I said in the past, um, every time you talk to her, you have to wait like a full, like, actual, like, week's time to talk to her again. So basically, like every 7 days, there's a new encounter with her. Okay, I'll end it right here. I thought that with this particular event that it was going to take, I think, under an hour and a half or so. It actually wound up being 2, which I'm cool with. Like I said, I'm not going to be pulling any more on this particular banner. I will try to gather as much Primo Gems as I possibly can, because I actually would like to get, at least based on what the leaks say. I'm trying to actually go towards her. Not you. Yeah, her. When I understand, I believe, her and her, I think are going to be in next banner. So 2 people that I actually missed are probably going to be around the same version, which would definitely help. I'll probably go for the former, though. Probably had Nefer, because I only have a 1 DPS character from Nagcry, and that's Flynn's, and he can't do everything alone. But yeah, I'm going to try to do that. And in the future, when her rerun hits, I might try to get Columbina. I said it earlier, but for those who weren't here when I said it, I'm pulling her for a few reasons. One of which is because I have a really good support character that's Hydro, and 2, that will rid me of this little terrorist that made Knuckle Duckle and have me fight this thing on the Stygian Onslaught, where each one of these little drones each have more health than the Rising Shogun boss. So I had to literally strategize the entire time, because if I brought Flynn's, I wouldn't have enough time to beat it. But yeah, like, what she did is a crime against humanity and just be locked up for doing so. But yeah, other than that, I'm probably just gonna end it right here. I was saying, like, again, the next time I do this side of the stream, like, it'll probably just be either something on the PS4 or it might be Genshin Squadra or something. DMs? Yeah, I saw the DMs. Alright, I'm also all caught up on the comments on YouTube, just saw them. But yeah, with that, I will pretty much see you guys next time I start to stream or pre-record something.